Glenda and Brad, good afternoon. These United Nations experts came in here this weekend. They talked to people whose water was shut off, and what they found, they say, is pretty alarming.
Our conclusion is that you have here in Detroit a man-made perfect storm.
After 3 days in the Motor City, the United Nations says that perfect storm is not only a reflection of water distribution, it is also speaking volumes about who has been affected.
We are concerned that what's happening, the water shutoffs, are having a disproportionate impact on low-income African Americans in Detroit.
It exacerbates inequalities, it stigmatizes people, and renders the most vulnerable even more helpless.
Imagine you're choosing at times to either pay your rent or pay your water bill, pay for medical necessities or pay your water bill. These are not choices we expect people to have to make in one of the richest countries in the world, if not the richest country in the world.
The UN says Mayor Duggan's 10-point plan to assist those without water doesn't do enough because the city does not have data on how many people have been and are living without tap water. And the UN adds no one they spoke to this past weekend are asking for any handouts.
In the 3 days that we were here, nobody, even the poorest persons we met with, nobody asked us for free water. People want to pay their bills, they just want to pay their bills within their possibilities, within their incomes.
Obviously, a lot to dissect here. The mayor's chief of staff, Alexis Wiley, joins us live. First of all, your reaction to all this?
You know, we're very disappointed. We spent an hour-and-a-half meeting with them, and everything they brought up, we gave them the information in our meeting that they were wrong. They brought up liens and people losing their houses because of water. We said, hey, we don't do that anymore. That is not a practice that we continue. They brought up children being pulled out of homes. We said, we went to the state and we talked with Wayne County. That is not happening. Kids aren't being pulled out of homes simply because there's no water.
The mayor's 10-point plan, is it lacking data?
Absolutely not. We have data. In fact, the United Way gave us their information in terms of how many calls were coming in from 211. And what they saw was that over the summer, calls were in the 1,300, 1,100. We've cut that down to a little more than 500. So clearly we're making a difference. We've got more than 30,000 people in payment plans. That's almost doubled from where we were just 2 months ago. So clearly we're reaching people, and the United Way, we're disappointed because we gave them all the information. They spent more time, I would say, tweeting and putting out press releases than they did actually getting data. And it makes me question whether they really came here for facts or just propaganda.
Alexis, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Obviously, two sides to every story here, but clearly this story about Detroit's water shutoffs turning international. For now, we are live in Detroit. I'm Andy Choi for the Now Detroit.
And